Investigation is growing tonight into a stabbing spree in Amador County. Thanks for joining us at 4. I'm Ty Steele.
And I'm Andrea Flores. 3 people were stabbed yesterday in a quiet Ione neighborhood. One of them died. Officials and family now identify her to KCRA 3 as 63-year-old Lori Owens.
And 34-year-old Joseph Jenkins is being held without bail right now in connection to these stabbings. Today, the Ione police chief held a press conference with updates on the case and the victims. He also made a correction about the suspect's parole status. Here's what he had to say about that.
First thing I'd like to do is correct a statement I made yesterday about Joseph Stephen Jenkins. Mr. Jenkins is on parole for attempted murder, not murder.
And KCRA 3's Brittany Hope joins us live outside Ione City Hall, where that press conference happened earlier today. Brittany, what new information did you learn about the 3 victims?
We do know that the 2 victims who survived those attacks and were in the hospital are expected to be okay. In fact, that PG&E worker who was on duty, today we learned he was a man in his 40s. He was released from the hospital this morning. That's according to the police chief. As for the other man, a man in his mid-20s, he is still in the hospital but is expected to be okay. As for that 3rd victim, her family and officials have now identified her. Her family spoke for the first time today at a press conference here inside City Hall. We want to play part of what they said for you right now.
Lori was a grandmother, a mother, a wife, a sister, and a friend to many that loved her, and she was stolen from us because of the negligence and incompetence of a failed justice system. Our family is demanding an external investigation, not only to the release of this criminal onto our streets, but the handling of the supervision of him in this area. Lori may have lost her life yesterday, but we want to make sure that this tragedy is used to save other lives. There must be accountability in the people who support the release of such criminals. And that starts with our local police force, gentlemen. And like I said, you've been nothing professional. I'm not here to knock you guys for what happened here today. But this goes all the way to our Attorney General and the governor himself.
And the family did speak here today inside for a few minutes. You can listen to their entire statement and also watch that entire press conference with the police chief right now on KCRA.com. We're live in Ione. Brittany Hope, KCRA 3 News.
And Brittany, did officials release any more information about how these stabbings happened?
Yeah, we did learn a little bit more about what detectives found on the ground. They say they did find a knife there in the scene in the neighborhood. They said that all 3 of the stabbing victims had multiple stabbing wounds. As for where exactly those happened, we now know that 2 of the stabbings happened inside homes. 1 was outside. But at this point, the police chief isn't saying if the suspect broke into those homes or how exactly he got inside.
Brittany Hope live for us in Ione. Thank you.